Before we begin with this video, I wanted to mention that I am preparing this bike for long-term storage. I did another video on how to do a tank treatment if it's a little rusty, so if you need to watch that, go ahead and check out my playlist. It's in there. Don't forget to press that bottom right subscribe button and like the video. So our last step is going to be coating the whole entire interior tank with two-stroke oil. So you want to make sure you don't have to put too much in. Every little spot needs cover inside this tank. So I took the tank outside and just kind of shook it around the best I could, just to make sure I got everything covered in the two-stroke. Then I'm just going to drain out what I got left in here. So looking inside our tank now, alright, so now I'm just going to put everything back together. Alright, so let's put the tank back on the bike. I kind of thought the bike looked a little naked. I forgot to put on the little basket rack on the back, so I'm going to go ahead and do that or else my wife will kill me. So because I am winterizing this bike, I took apart the petcock and I lubed everything up with two-stroke oil just like I did with the tank, just to help with rust and preventing rust and just long-term storage. You also want to make sure that you drain your carburetor and do the same thing. You want to lube everything up with two-stroke to prevent any rust and corrosion inside there. Some people just drain it and call it a day with everything being dry, but to add the two-stroke oil is just an extra precaution. So this is a good time to take your carburetor off and clean it, which I do have a video you can check out on my channel on how to do that for this exact bike. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything apart and just coat everything with two-stroke. And so I started by draining the bowl here. And we're going to put that right back on. I'm also going to go ahead and lube up this stuff, just so it's easier to get out next year. So there's one more thing I want to do before putting this bike away for the winter. I want to bring the piston up over the cylinder so I know that no air can get in through the exhaust and dry up anything inside. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the spark plug out so I can see where the piston is going when I crank it over. So my lazy self didn't want to take the shield off, so this isn't going to be the best video to show you what I'm doing here. But basically I have a screwdriver on the piston, and I'm slowly cranking over the bike to make sure that the piston is covering that exhaust port so no moisture or air gets into the engine. I do plan on making a better video that's more visible with a mobility, so subscribe, stay tuned, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, so I went ahead and did that. I'm not going to show you how to on this bike, just because I don't feel like taking this shield off. But there will be a lot more videos to come where I do show you guys the full process. I have a few moto bicanes that I got to do, a lot of pooks I got to do. So just stay tuned, subscribe, like, share. And there we go, my wife's FZ50 is all ready for winter storage.